if you're not with the Blue Boy team, you are missing out. I mean, take a look at this. We're catching all blues and we're staying in profit. So make sure you hit me up. Make sure you join the VIP. Or else, I mean, it's all red for you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your boy Blue Boy FX, and I'm here to show you guys how to grow a small account, the steps you have to follow, the things you have to do. Of course, it's not a lot, you don't have a lot, so you don't have to do a lot. So you see, this is a real account, and we drew and I allowed $1.4 to remain on the account, and I've been on this trade selling the VIX 75. You all know that I love using real accounts to trade. Like I trade with real accounts when I'm doing illustrations. I have a big account, but I just wanted to show you guys this is for beginners, and it can also help you as an individual who already knows how to trade, how to manage your risks. Managing your risks is very important while trading. Managing your risks is very important while trading. So you see that this trade, I got into it. Let me show you chart. So now you see that this is where I got into this trade from. Since then, I've not closed the trade, and this is the second day of me being on this trade. That's why you can see that we have a swap. So this trade is going to break, it's going to go so low that I expect it to break this support. This place happens to be a support, but there was a trend line here which has been broken as well, so the market will keep drawing down. So this is not what I really want to show you. I want to show you how to grow a small account, the things to follow. First, you have to know how much you're willing to give to the market. Like as it stands now, I've already made up my mind that I am going to risk this $1 for the market. I was ready to give the I was ready to give the market the whole money. But now you've seen that I have made like times 10 of what I was supposed to lose, if not at least like times 10, yeah, of what I was supposed to lose. So it's now a comfortable gain that using a small account, you should take, it's advisable that you take this profit. This is huge for a $1. Of course, you can still make more, but to curb the risks of, let me show you something. Yesterday, after it must have sold to this level, I did not take profit. Why I'm not taking profit is because I have already made up my mind. I'm ready to lose it, and I'm expecting market to come down to this level. This is where I am likely going to take my TP using the daily time frame. I expect market to pull down to this level, then I will take my profit. But sometimes it depends on how the candlestick closes, and you are forced to let it go, to let it still run. So guys, this is one of the things you have to note. You have to be sure about how much you want to lose to the market. Another thing you have to know is how um another thing you have to note is um after knowing how much you want to lose to the market, you also have to know the lot size you're using. It's very important. If you're using a let's say a $20 to $50 account, you should be using small lots. As you can see here, I'm using the least lots here. 0.001, that's the least lot that I can use to trade VIX 75. I use the smallest lot, and even when you're using a $20 to $50 account, you can use 0.002, 0.003. Okay, you can use those, that one, or even, well, but from 100 you can try using, maybe opening two positions on 0.002. You have to know the lot size you're using, and you have to also note that all these indices, the synthetic indices, can't use the same lot size. Just like the VIX 100, on the VIX 100 you can't use the VIX 100 to you can't use 0.001 on the VIX 100. The least lot for VIX 100 is 0.2. So when you are getting into a trade that is like the VIX 100, be very sure that you are sure of your analysis before going into that trade. Be sure of your analysis before going to that trade. Like But being a novice doesn't even stop you from being able to make profits. Now let me show you this. This is a crash 300, and let me show you a testimony. So here is a friend of mine. He's complete novice. As you can see here, he doesn't even know how to go about trading, but he is still able, with the right guidance, he was able, with my guidance, he was able to place a trade. After making so much money from the VIX 75, he was able to place a trade. You see this, I gave him on the crash 300. I told him to take other trades. You cannot just depend on VIX 75. Some of you just want to trade crash and boom only. No, you can actually look for other pairs that you can trade on, as far as you see a right setup. Okay, as far as you see a right setup. And you also have to wait for the market to show you, to actually come down to where you want it to come down to. I'm going to go back to that. I'll tell you. I'll go back to talk about that. So I told him to choose a crash 300 and use the lot size 0.5, since he uses a big account. And I told him this morning, that was as I yesterday, the previous day, and I told him this morning to show his profit, and he was on $80 on his position, and I told him to hold it, and he held it, and it was on 90. I don't know how much it is now, but that's how we do it. Even on our VIP, I gave this trade as well. So now I talked about I was talking about something. I talked about using knowing the lot size to use. Okay, so once you know the lot size to use, you now know how much. There's some trades I can't use a $1, $2, $5 account to go into VIX 100, because once it goes against you, it might even go against you before going into profit. Okay, it might go against you before going into profit. So you've seen that the crash 300 is still buying. I'm going to be showing the indicator settings with you. Of course, I tried to buy, but I wasn't able to place a trade on 0.2. Let me show you what I'm trying to talk about. You see, I can't place a trade. I'm clicking on place. I'm trying to place a trade, but I can't because the equity is small. So you have to know how much you're willing to lose, because if your equity is not enough to go on a trade, there are some trades you cannot place with a $1 account. Of course, you can't place a trade. There are some assets you cannot trade with $1 account. So learn how to use the lot size. And also, I said, if market doesn't come to where you want it to come to, don't go into the trade. Like now, after doing your analysis, let's say this is the VIX. This is VIX. Sorry, this is crash 300. I've already said my analysis, but now market has passed this location, this part that my analysis has been, and has gone up. Now let's focus on the top, because we are done with this. These are no more valid. I can now take this off. Of course, we've worked on it already. We used this already. Okay, I'm just going to allow the support levels to roll. So now let's go to the lower time frame. You've seen that this plays here. Once market gets here, it rejects. Let's go to the lower time frame, and you also have to play with different time frames. Okay, so at this level here, market rejects from this level, and now if I was on this trade, I'll be taking, or maybe if I want to get into this trade, I'll just have to wait for market. That was a spike. I'll just have to wait for market to pull up to this level, and I'll now see what it wants to do at this level. Once I can predict what is going to happen at this level, then I can now go into the market, because market has now gotten to this area of my concentration, which is a resistance. So what I'll be looking for? Reversal candlesticks. I'll be looking for reversal candlesticks. So guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. You're going to love every bit of video I drop here. If you subscribe to my channel, you're going to be making use of our indicator settings. Of course, now our indicator settings shows us that it's a buy, but market may actually start spiking down. And another thing you have to note, you have to know the trend of the market if you want to trade. Is it an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? Or is it a sideways trend? Some of you don't even know that there's a trend like that, a sideways trend. Okay, there are other channels. So in our mentorship class, if you join it, you're going to learn a lot about trading. So guys, please make sure you use these few tips I've told you about: the lot size, proper risk management. That, in fact, what I'm just trying to talk about right now is proper risk management and looking for good entries, not rushing into the market. Okay, our VIP room is always booming, and this is a VIX75 that I used a big account to get into, and we're able to make bigger profits. We're able to make bigger profits. Of course, this is it. And on the VIP we share analysis, this is it. I told them already. That's why you have to be patient. If you come on the VIP, you're going to see that, or even on the free Telegram channel, you're going to see that there are stages at which I tell people, hey, hold on, let's wait for this to happen. So you see, I told them eyes on the VIX75, and we are already on the VIX25 1S, and I said we have to wait for it to break the present level, and later I now give them the trade. And if you still go down, same thing happens. So this is the crash 300 analysis that I just showed you, and all these stages, if you look at this, all these places, all the support and resistance levels still stood, market respecting our previous support and resistance while going up. This is June 1st analysis, and the one on the down there is the June 3rd analysis. And you've seen that the green line here is a support. If you check there, it was a resistance on the 1st of June, but it broke the resistance, and when it was coming up, it turned to a support, retested there and kept buying. So all these things are things you have to note. This is how we started. Okay, this was a boom, waiting for the, like, we have to share analysis. Okay, this is it. This is a crash. We made so much profit from the crash a couple of times, and we are yet to lose a trade in a long while, because once you wait for market to give you the right entry, see this one, the right entry, you go in, you make money. This is the VIX25 1S. So guys, make sure you join the Blue Boy team, and you're gonna love it. So thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and join the free Telegram channel. The description of this video, you'll find the link to the free Telegram channel, and you're also going to find the link to my WhatsApp. You're going to find the link to my WhatsApp in case you want to text me for anything. So guys, we are in profits now, and let's see if it's going to repeat itself. What do I mean if it's going to repeat itself? Let's see if the market is going to start going back up. We've seen on the 15 minutes is already giving us a bullish candlestick. This 15 minutes just opened, so now it might actually just be pulling back up, or actually trying to respect this zone here, this place here. Okay, so it's good to be careful, and I might actually just take my profit and leave, so there's no need to be greedy about it. Like, this is not the kind this is an explanation. It's not as if I really want to use this, but I can actually still leave it because I want maximum profit, because it's just $1. Yeah, it's nothing. It's just $1. It's just an illustration I was trying to do. So guys, if you are the one trading this kind of account, please make sure you take your profit on a $10. In fact, on a $1,000 account, you are supposed to be looking for maybe $50 a day, $100 a day. Of course, not because you don't want to over leverage your account. If you over leverage it and you start trading wild, it's going to go wrong one day, and once you start getting into loss, there's a problem. So it's good to be on the profitable side. How do you become a profitable trader? You wait. Once you get your profits, you take your profit, relax, go back to your chart, and look for a good entry again, and try to manage your loss. Don't allow the trade to be running and taking you out. Set your SL. That's why you have to wait for market to get to the level you want, so that once you get to that level, where you are placing your SL is going to be very close to that level. So guys, I hope you have learned one or two from this, and I will see you guys on our Telegram channel. See you guys. Bye.